Council of Elders from the Ghanaian community, fellow Ghanaian students here present. I greet all of you and thank you for making yourselves available just within a few days, organizing this event and calling all of you to come out of your comfort zones to meet the Honorable President that you have been able to come. Thank you so much. I believe that I would have an opportunity to really commend the Ghana Embassy very much to start with. I'll begin with the Head of Chancellery's Office. They have been very tremendous about the Ghanaian community, the support that they offer us as Ghanaians living in the Russian Federation. And most people don't even know that the Ghana Embassy here in Russia also takes care of other countries like Belarus, Armenia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, and Kazakhstan, and of course Moldova, right? So 6 countries all together, and that's a lot of work to deal with. So we really want to thank them for the tremendous job that they do. Some extensions to the consulate department. They are handling a lot of very difficult cases to do with Ghanaians, and the community working in hand with them has been very fruitful. The past 3 years has been a very, very challenging period, and I always say that the community has, through my leadership, has used ourselves as a shield between the embassy and members of the Ghanaian community. We have made significant progress. There is no chaos in our community. We are trying all we can to keep the unity among us and to get focused with whatever reason that it is that brought us here in the Russian Federation. Most of us came here to study and then decided to stay back for one reason or the other. There are many of us who have families here, businesses here, doing all manner of things. Most of the items that have been discussed here, I already have them on paper. I wouldn't want to read them again. And yesterday, with your engagement with the Foreign Minister Lavrov, I've watched everything, and I was so pleased that most of the things that we're going to be talking about here has been touched on. And even today, you have made mention of many of them. One very present issue has to do with the one that the gentleman here asked about, those who overstayed their visas. You know, they came here through tourism, others came through school. For some reasons, they managed to overstay their visas and decided to stay here. So the appeal is that if we know that very soon the Russia-African Summit is coming on in October, and we also understand that President Mahama will be here. Through your engagement with your counterparts here in the Russian Federation, we are appealing that you put it before them, like the gentleman said, that there are examples. We do know that these countries were former Soviet Union countries that have this opportunity with the Russian Federation. So there's something they call a temporary residence certificate. They call it patent. Yes, the patent is a document that allows for a 3-month renewable for holders of this document. So they go to Sakharova. Sakharova is a multi-functional immigration center here in Russia that people usually would go and make such applications, and they're giving these opportunities to be able to stay or regularize their stay, legal stay in the country, and then they're able to work officially and also be able to file taxes locally for the government. Because we do know that these are difficulties. People still do their illegal works, they get paid, and the government don't get anything out of this. So if your ministry would be able to work on this, it would be great to collaborate with your counterparts or Ghana's counterparts to be able to fix these issues. The major, one other issue that I wanted to put across has to do with Ghana's vision. Over the years, I believe that Ghana has been renting from one building to the other. And we understand that the Ghana nation or the Ghana government has a piece of land here in the Russian Federation. I would also want to use this opportunity to remind our officials that this land cannot go waste. And I also heard that this particular piece of land has been moved from one place to the other. And if we are not lucky, we will be sent outside of the outskirts of the Moscow region, and it would be very bad to have a mission outside of the city. So maybe President Mahama, through your office, to President Mahama, will be able to focus on building a facility for the mission, which can have various conference rooms and other facilities that can actually take care of the Ghanaian needs and welfare, and of course the diplomatic events that should happen there.